Everyday Superpower, where we talk body language, we talk game, relationship, psychology, biology, and everything that makes coherent and understandable communication outside of the realms of understanding of your normal person. You'll learn how to read minds through this information. So, let's talk about the withdrawal of the hands, the withdrawal of the feet, and quite potentially link that into the withdrawal of the body as a whole, okay? So, this is going to be talking body language, and you'll see this in real time, if not just observing someone from a glance. So if you look at me now, I'm in my space, I'm on my sofa, I'm speaking on my channel. Naturally speaking, I'm comfortable, I'm expansive, and I'm territorial within, well, I was going to say within reason. Most definitely, I'm territorial. I'm taking up space because I know I can do, right? So when somebody comes into this room who I don't know, I might withdraw, okay? I might withdraw. I might make myself smaller, yeah? Me making myself seem smaller is a flight response. So it's in complete engagement with the limbal brain, which tells me there's a potential threat here. I don't want to be seen. So that flight response of me running away by making myself seem less prominent and less identifiable, and this is in complete correlation with our primitive ancestry, our evolutionarily animalistic, hard wiring, because you're going to see this tenfold in the animal kingdom. If you have a cat and you see them when they're sneaking up, and they'll freeze, yeah? When they're comfortable, they'll roll around and be expansive, and they'll be completely exposed, but when they're not wanting to be identified, they'll make themselves smaller, as you would. It's common sense, right? And they'll freeze because movement attracts attention. Yeah? What is it they call it? They call it the, you know what? I forgot the scientific term as far as how our brain is fine-tuned to identifying movement. Men more so, because we as young boys, we don't pay attention to faces and other people. We pay attention to the movement external. We look at engineering, we look at mechanics, we look at all these different things, and we've got a part of our brain which is fine-tuned to identifying movement for our own survival, right? That's linked into, the years and years that have passed. So when we withdraw the hands and the legs, let's say somebody's expansive, they've got their legs outstretched, and then you give them a particular question or an idea that makes them feel uncomfortable, and it triggers that threat response in their brain. You will see outside of their own awareness, they won't know why they've done it. They won't question why they've done it. Their legs will come inwards, maybe underneath the chair as to which they're sitting on, okay? But definitely they'll take up less space. They will hide themselves. There's a withdrawal of their body. So I've come into this video talking purely on about the withdrawal of the hands and the feet, but please interlink this with the body as a whole, okay? You can look at body language in two different perspectives. Is it open body language or is it closed body language? Open, self-explanatory. Closed can link in with that withdrawal, okay? As the body comes inwards as opposed to outwards. You close yourself off. You create a shell. Okay, see this happen in real time. If not, see this when you just look at people engaging, when you see people on the streets and so on and so forth. A homeless man who feels uncomfortable and down on his luck might not necessarily be taking up as much space as possible, even though that would be a good way of doing so purely as you are more prominent and more seen. But subconsciously, the discomfort that man is feeling and the shame that man might feel will bring him inwards, and he'll be coddled in and giving himself that pacifying self-touch and showing less of himself than he would like to, because he's not, in a position of self-love, and comfortable confidence. All right. So that's game. When it comes to the withdrawal of the hands, not only will it come inwards, but they might hide themselves completely because I don't wish to engage. How bold of a communication, non-verbally speaking, do our hands create? You see public speakers, they know to speak with their hands. They're called illustrators, right? They illustrate what we're saying. And you can even pick up on the cues when, people give you two options and they say, okay, well, maybe on this hand you can choose this, and on this hand you can choose the other. Have a look at where they give emphasis as far as their hands are concerned. If they're right-handed, okay, they might give what they subconsciously believe is the best option, or maybe consciously believe is the best option on their more prominent hand, okay? Consciously, they know it's the best. Subconsciously, they show you. Because verbally, we can lie. Non-verbally, we can't. Okay? This is why this is a superpower. So the hands withdraw. The feet withdraw. Yeah? How are they withdrawing? Were them feet without shoes, comfortable and confident? I've got no need to run away. I don't need my running shoes on. I don't need shoes to escape this situation. And then when a negative person walks in the room, a negative situation happens, and blah, 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 the shoes are put on. Okay, withdrawing the feet. Yeah, gloves on hands as opposed to the hands being outspoken and open. Hands are pulled into the sleeves. When you go in on dating, the wrists are exposed when she feels good and confident, exposing her vulnerability. When she's, not in comfort of a particular idea you raise, the sleeves are rolled up. And I'm going to bring that into the next conversation we have. We're going to talk on the wrists next. So that's some game. You know it's some game. If you want to keep up. Click subscribe and like on this one. I'm uploading 2 times, if not 3 times a day, yeah, with this valuable information you won't learn elsewhere. Click like and subscribe. There's 2 videos, or should I say 2 playlists down in the description of the video. One will take you through to the catalogue of body language. Over 220 videos on YouTube, free of charge, where you'll learn how to observe people and understand them through their non-verbal communication. Second to that is the Patreon, where you'll join me in watching real-life first dates. I'll break down the attraction and repulsion cues. You'll take that into the real life. You'll become Casanova. Promised. I'm signing out, people. Peace.